What's up, guys? Welcome back. I am Tioni, and you're back on TIONI'S network. Okay, so today we are doing another reaction video to food. You already know we react to food, and we are reacting to. Let me see, because I gotta go in my history and see what we gonna do. Okay, we're gonna do this video. It's a decent video. So we're gonna get to this video right here.
Introducing the X-Tool apparel printer.
Hold on. Because they want to do ads or whatever.
Deadly venomous cobra, and it was raised right here in one of Vietnam's shocking snake farms. Ugh.
In this series, we're exploring Vietnam's bizarre farms.
I cannot see the nipples.
But why do you want to?
Check
Places
out
raising
my
proteins
last
you'll
video.
never find in your
I
local
did
supermarket.
The food we're eating today
that video.
might be older than you.
Today, I'm tracing the full journey of the cobra
Oh my God.
and
is
asking the
going
only
on?
question that matters. Why, with endless food options, are people still eating this?
So right here we have a snake organ stir fry. Isn't that fun?
It's so
Snake
fun.
organ.
Let's
stir fry.
start where it all begins.
Good morning and welcome to the Cobra Farm. Now this place behind me is raising several species of snake, but today I'm most interested in
I'm not scared of snakes, but
the cobra. Right now we're deep in Vietnam's Mekong Delta. This region's humid air, slow-moving waterways, and endless green swampland make it the perfect place to raise snakes. Around here, snakes are harvested for meat, medicine, and tradition. And it all begins in the breeding
I've
room.
seen that before.
Welcome to the Cobra breeding room. In this room, there are 600 to 700 snakes, and
Why
in
do
each
all the
chamber,
farms
there's about
look
60
similar?
to 70 snakes. But here's the best part. You can't see any of them. And the other best part is when you walk in this room, this guy right
How
here,
is
the
that
king
the
of
best
cobras,
part?
Uncle Khan, he has to go in before you to double check if any snakes escaped from the night before. Very cool.
Beneath this wood and these tarps in here,
crazy.
there is
Several dozen snakes, and he's gonna pull one out now. Oh, he's stepping in. Oh Lord, I thought he was just gonna put his tool in there.
Why would you think that? Why would you think that? These people doing non-American stuff, okay? I thought we was crazy.
Oh my God. Right here, we have one of the snakes. Grabbing it by the tail is kind of perfect because it doesn't really have the strength to come all the way back up to bite him in the hand. Plus, he has a steel
Right.
rod here to keep it even further from him. In most places where you see snake shows, those snakes have been defanged. This cobra is the opposite. It is venomous, it can
Oh,
bite you, and it
It's
can
trying to get
kill you.
You're looking at one of Southeast Asia's deadliest snakes, the monocled cobra, named after the
Damn.
eye-shaped marking on its hood.
The way we usually see cobras depicted in movies, it's like they're so aggressive, they're
That's
coming
actually
at
pretty.
people. These cobras, at least here in Vietnam on this farm, are quite the opposite. They are coy, they are shy. He is so confident that these snakes are more afraid of him that he is standing right here in the snake pit, and the other dozens of snakes are
Right,
staying
what?
far away from him. Meanwhile, this guy is trying to slither away, but if you put your hand in the wrong place at the wrong time, it will defend itself, it will bite, and it may be the last thing you ever experience. But that said, I do want to give it a little bit of a touch. Can I touch its head?
Don't get too close.
He said I could touch it from here to here, the back half, just on the caboose. But any further, look, they can turn, they can bite you, and it can happen
Right, gonna
like
get
that.
you.
In fact, one of the big
Gonna
reasons
get
these snakes
you.
are prized and coveted
They're
and
gonna
eaten
get
in
you.
Vietnam is because of the element of danger and the risk that they pose.
Today, I'll dive deep into Vietnam's cobra eating culture, starting at a farm where cobras are raised by the thousands.
Oh, that's a big boy.
We'll try cooked countryside cobra eggs,
Are these eyes?
then head to a place called Snake Village for a bizarre three-course meal from a restaurant specializing in snake meat.
okay, just a little bit.
Why just a little bit?
And more.
yeah, more.
But first, to learn more about this odd occupation, I'm meeting Uncle Khan at the Snake Condominium, a place where each box houses a fierce
I
cobra.
can hear them.
Yeah, they're pissed off that we're here.
Vun, a Vietnam native and reptile enthusiast, joins me in the snake den.
In a moment, he's gonna actually pull out one of the snakes for you to see for yourself. But first, I wanna learn a little bit more about you. How did you get into the snake farming industry?
Hồi trước là nuôi cá sấu.
Before he raised crocodiles here.
crocodile.
But it didn't make him much profit, so he changed it to rearing snakes by seeing his friends having some success in this industry. After 2 years only, he could pay off all the debt that he had while raising crocodiles.
Damn crocodile debt. It'll get you every time.
After 10 years in this business,
Not
Uncle
crocodile
Khan's farm
day.
is now the second largest in the Mekong Delta. It houses 3,000 snakes, and he aims to double that amount by next year.
Can you tell me about the journey of the snake from the egg until the time that you sell it?
Quả trứng chu ấp khoảng cỡ 2 tháng.
After getting the eggs, it's gonna take about 2 months for them to hatch.
Inside the breeding room, Uncle Khan batches baby cobras into pits, about 60 writhing in each pen.
They're still small, so he's gonna feed them like small frogs or like small toads. After a couple of months, he just feed them chicken heads because it's better for them to grow.
Cobras don't chew. They gulp down as many chicken heads as their bellies allow, and they take a long time to digest. Uncle Khan
That looks
feeds them
crazy.
once every 5 days, until each snake is ready for sale.
From the egg
That is
to
crazy,
when they
yeah.
can be sold is 18 months, and they can grow as big as 3 kilograms.
For every cobra sold, Uncle Khan earns over $17 per pound. That's over $100 per snake. His biggest customers are restaurants in major cities like Saigon and
It's-
Hanoi, where I'll
it's
soon have my own
restaurants,
snake
like-
meal.
Is this a snake wine
That's crazy.
made purely of snake penises?
However,
Snake
Uncle Khan reserves
penises.
some of the best specimens for breeding. We're standing now inside the incubation room,
Wait,
meaning all the
what the
snakes
hell?
in these boxes are highly aggressive mothers.
Before we meet the snake for ourselves, we should talk about the risk. Have you ever been bitten by a snake?
Thế là chưa con.
He said not yet. He's leaving space for opportunity. I like that kind of thinking. If you were bit, what are some realistic consequences? What could happen?
Yeah, because what? What? That's crazy. It's aggressive snake mothers. Of course they aggressive. You're taking their eggs. Of course.
You can die. But the risk is low if you can make it to the hospital within 3 hours.
And I heard the hospital's only
Not
2.5
3
hours from
hours.
here, so nice. Oh, wow,
You
that's
got
really
literally
deep.
1 hour for them to treat you.
Oh, that's a
Let's
big
hope it
boy.
ain't no
Fun.
Yes!
traffic.
Do you want to come a little bit closer?
Can you tell it not moving?
You want me to talk to it?
Okay.
Con đứng đẩy rồi đi không sao đâu.
He's not going to put you in any danger. This guy knows what he's doing. See? Hey, buddy. Have you ever seen
These
a
are
snake before in the
mothers.
wild?
No.
So this is your first time being close to a snake.
Yes.
What would be very cool is if you just
God.
like touched its butt a little bit. You don't have to hold it. You can just touch it with your finger. There you go. It's very smooth.
It's very soft.
See? People might think they're these coarse, vile creatures, but when you touch them, they're real soft. And they're not aggressive. If you are aggressive to them, sure, they might be aggressive back. But otherwise, if you put that snake down right now, it would just travel as far away from us as fast as possible. Soon, we're gonna be trying some different food from the snake. But first, right here we have the snake eggs. So Vaughn, I simply want you to grab these eggs.
Lấy đại hết đâu có gắn đâu đâu.
I'm so sorry. I won't do it again.
Okay, I'll do it. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's very fragile.
Okay, I'm gonna grab one too.
Wow, the skin is very tough.
The outside is leathery and soft.
Liquidy inside too.
Trứng này là ngon nhất.
He said the cobra egg, it's very rich and it's very delicious. He said it's one of the best kinds
Of eggs?
of eggs.
Boiling is the ideal method for preserving the full flavor of snake eggs. At least that's what the locals say.
flavor?
For me, I'd be okay to lose
I
at
thought
least
they was-
some of the flavor.
Hold on.
As they cook, Uncle Khan's son introduces
was
us to an
raised in
aperitif.
a-
Oh, it's very strong alcohol.
To
So they
those
eat
who
the
are
eggs,
unsophisticated, that means an alcoholic drink taken before the meal to stimulate one's appetite. And right now, I could use some stimulation.
What do you call this?
Máu rắn hổ mang để mình pha rượu mình uống.
Cobra's blood mixed with wine.
The hardest part of
What?
making this drink is catching the snake by its neck. The one thing Uncle Khan has forbidden me from trying.
Can I touch its head?
Hold được.
First, our brave handler slips the cobra into a net to limit its movement. He then pins the snake's head from outside the net with one hand, while the other
Oh my
carefully
God.
takes control from the inside. In
Oh my
case you
God.
forgot, the cobra's venom glands are intact, so while it's alive, the grip must not slip. Next, Khan butchers the snake and lets the blood drain into a jug of local rice wine.
When is the last time you tried this?
Cách đây khoảng cỡ 2 hôm thôi.
2 days ago. He usually drinks it twice a month. He said if you feel hot inside your body, the cobra's blood mixed with wine will help cool down your body's temperature.
So this is cheaper than air conditioning, for example.
Yeah.
How do you feel now?
A little bit scared because I haven't had this before.
Is this something you're willing to try?
Yes.
Really?
Because I trust their wine, so let's do this.
Yeah, I would actually be a little bit more skeptical if he said we're just gonna drink blood only because it could have parasites. But you add a little bit of rice wine and suddenly all the parasites probably dead.
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
It hits you in waves. That is some intense, bitter countryside wine. As you're tasting it, you're like, huh, is that bad taste from blood or is that bad taste from wine? It's hard to tell.
At first, I taste the wine, very strong. But then after that, I taste something like sour and warm. It smells very bloody.
It's not
Sour.
that good.
No. No.
This is just the start. Next, we're gonna level up. Right here, we have quite a spread.
It's the sour for me.
Snake wine, and of course, the snake eggs. This is snake wine that you have made, right?
Tự làm.
Oh yes, he made it himself.
After draining the blood, Uncle Khan removes all the snake's internal organs, leaving the head and venom glands untouched. Uncle Khan threads and spreads the hood, then hangs the snake to dry and locks it in its iconic pose.
You've been doing this for about 10 years now. Can you tell me how snake farming has changed your life and your family's life?
Now the snake is ready to join the rice wine.
Xưa là chú làm vuông.
Way before he was raising shrimps, it didn't make much profit, so that's why he changed to raising crocodiles. It failed again. He was very miserable. He didn't have enough money for his family. He was stuck. So when he found this business, he started with only 1,000 snakes, and then after that, he could raise to 3,000 snakes. And now he said he's very happy with the result.
Thank God it worked out, and then luckily for us, we get to enjoy in his success.
This snake has been steeping in rice wine for over 3 months.
Nọc độc của nó còn.
The venom is in the bottom.
Oh.
Local experience says that drinking wine too soon after the snake is added can be lethal because the venom is still active.
1, 2, 3.
Yo.
But if you wait long enough, the toxins dilute and become medicine.
When you take a shot and he
Really?
goes like this, he's not talking about weightlifting, bodybuilding, high rocks. He's talking about stamina, right, my guy? Yeah.
Uống con thuốc này thì nó uống cỡ nhiêu là nghỉ à.
One
Không
day,
uống nhiều.
just this much, and then you're good for the day.
I feel like I'm good for the year.
I don't think that I'm going to drink alcohol in like 2 years. It's very strong.
It's very strong. From here, I think we should move on to this. This is hard-boiled snake egg. Before, when we touched it, it felt kind of soft and flexible. Like maybe you could just eat the whole thing. Can you show us what is the proper way to eat this?
Great.
Okay, indeed, he does not eat the skin. He rips off the leathery outside. Oh, thank you. Oh, fascinating. This is all the
Right.
biological
You
tissue
said what
needed
you
to
said.
make a snake.
Ooh, very thick, very, very thick. Oh my God. Are these eyes?
Oh my God.
Ngon,
It's
cái đó
a
là
baby
quý
snake
lắm
in
ạ.
there.
Fetus.
Yeah, of course it's a fetus.
Well-
It's an egg.
It's a. Oh my God.
Time to get up.
Oh, it's only.
I want to switch.
Well, whatever you choose, that's what you gotta eat. Oh, it smells sour and fishy. I need more wine. Cheers.
Oh.
I'm confused about the textures.
Feels like an egg. Kind of. Doesn't taste like an egg. First of all, to me, it mainly feels like an egg white. There's not like a yolky part in there.
The texture is like fish and squid
The yolk
combined together.
is
The
the
smell is like fishy.
baby.
It's a little like a silkworm pupa kind of a flavor.
And it smells exactly the same.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
It's a pretty wild one.
Snake eggs are a rare delicacy you can only experience on a farm like this. But once these snakes leave the farm, they move on to the final stop in the slithering supply chain, the snake restaurant. By the end of this video, I'll be taking on an extreme 3-course snake meal.
They use literally every part of the snake, from head to tail. And that's all a snake is a head and a tail.
First, I'm traveling from Vietnam's Mekong Delta all the way north to the capital, Hanoi, to a place known as Snake Village.
Our snake journey has brought us to Hanoi, to a small village known as La Mat, or Snake Village. Here there are dozens of restaurants specializing in snake. And right now I am in a snake holding room. Behind these wooden doors, there are dozens of snakes waiting for their number to be called. All of these snakes are going to be used for human consumption soon, including the snake that I'm going to be trying here today. Right here we have Dat, the snake whisperer. Moments ago, I begged the owner and this man here to take the snake out for myself, and they said, absolutely not. Is this really safer with you doing it? All right, staring me in the eyes, jeez.
This is a spitting cobra, named after its ability to spit venom at its prey.
It's going right towards the camera, guys. There you go, there you go. The camera guys love this. This is their favorite type of stuff to shoot. This thing is a beautiful creature. I mean, just look at the design on its skin, its scales. You can see the distinct characteristics of the cobra. It's got that big hood around its neck, and it flares out. It's aggressive. Oh my God. Now this guy right here weighs about 7 pounds. It's pretty substantial and certainly enough for 2 people.
The chef kicks off our 3-course meal by extracting the snake's bile sac. This sac and the snake's venom glands that were removed beforehand are the only parts we won't be eating. Next, our chef strips away the organs and sets them aside for later. Meanwhile, he lowers the snake into hot water, allowing the heat to relax the skin and make it easier to scale. The snake is coiled into a pressure cooker, reunited with its organs, covered in water, and left to simmer until the meat softens. Soon this will be transformed into an uncommon 3-course meal. But while we wait, I head out of the kitchen to explore more of Snake Village.
Is this a snake wine made purely of snake penises?
That's right.
This is Laum, an old friend of the show. In the past, he
Like,
joined
how
me
do-
for a handful of unusual meals, including coconut worms and rats. But this is our first time sitting down to Cobra.
So these are also snake penises?
Yeah, but the bigger version.
My God, I would not want to be a female snake. All this is very fascinating. My curiosity is piqued. Can you tell me a little bit more about this place and what you do here?
Lịch sử của làng Lệ Mật thì là làng
Lệ Mật, this village is one of the oldest villages in Hanoi. One thing which is really special about the place is the tradition of hunting and eating snake.
Long ago, this village's riverside location, combined with the surrounding vegetation, created ideal habitat for snakes.
The people in the village also like had farm of snake, and they even exported snake to China or Hong Kong back in the day, around 100 years ago.
These days, this village has the highest concentration of home-based snake farms and snake-specializing restaurants in Vietnam, including the one preparing our meal. The boiled snake is transferred from the pressure cooker into a water basin, where the chef removes the snake's ribs and sets them aside for our final course. For the first course, he minces the remaining snake meat, preparing it for a snake soup. But snake dishes aren't the only thing Lamont Village has to offer. A visit here might also earn you a jar of snake wine or even a full snake skeleton, which could make a lovely anniversary gift.
How has Lemont changed in the time that you've been alive?
Từ lúc bé nó không có những các ngôi nhà này.
Urbanization is growing really fast and rapidly, so the total area that we have for making a farm is getting smaller now. And also, when he was a child, it's very easy to go a few kilometers away. They can catch 3 or 4 kilograms of snake, but now they have to go really far away to actually catch snake. But in the coming time, there will be more projects by the government, so we hope it's gonna help out the people to keep on the tradition for the village.
The minced snake is dropped into a wok of boiling snake stock. The chef keeps the liquid moving as woodier mushrooms, egg whites, and yolks slide inside, one after the other. A final stream of seasoned tapioca slurry thickens the soup into a silky finish.
Why is it important that Lemont Village continue on into the future?
Sẽ có những cái lớp huấn luyện.
The number one thing that we want to keep on the tradition is that's reputation of our village for generations. We don't want to lose it. So we hoping that with technology, with the support of the government, our generation, even the younger generation, will keep on the tradition for the village.
Hungry root is the easiest way to eat.
Yeah, that's something different right there. Let's see how much long further we got this video.
Like water snack.
With me?
Nope.
Without me?
No, only rat with you.
No.
Oh my God, it's the rat.
So for you, the rat was kind of traumatizing, but this, how do you feel?
I do
This is
feel scared
nasty.
getting like close to snack, right? But the village, they
what
have
is going
generation of
on?
raising and serving the snack, so I think they make good food. It's good that I can try it.
So this is a snake soup, the appetizer course. So it has skin and it has meat. It doesn't even look intimidating. It looks kind of awesome.
Okay, just a little bit.
Why just a little bit?
And more.
Yeah, more.
Like, eat up, eat everything up.
Oh, wow. That's
it
outstanding. There's some kind of a fatty chicken
I
stock that they
can't
put in there
even
as a
trust
base. So the
him
base is very
because
chickeny.
what?
Then they've thickened it up with
It
some
don't
kind of
look
a cornstarch.
intimidating,
And then
but, like,
the
is it
mince. So the
good?
meat is a little bit more soft and tender, while the skin is almost
I'm,
like chewing on something
curious,
like
but not
boiled
curious.
cartilage.
The skin, it tastes a little bit like beef tendon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just like that.
When you take a
Beef
bite, you think, oh,
tendon.
this is going to be weird or bad, and then it's actually pretty dang good.
Good experience.
Oh, so you don't like it that much?
Because this is the first time I try it. Of course, it's not my favorite, but it's a whole new thing for me to try.
It's nobody's favorite. That's the point. So this is just kind of an appetizer, but the next course, it really gets wild. Feast your eyes on that. So right here, we have a snake organ stir fry.
Oh my goodness, really?
Isn't that fun?
It's so fun.
If you're making your own snake
crazy.
organ stir fry at home, well, you're gonna need some snake organs.
Who's making this at
Then they need to be
home?
chopped
Who's
into
making this
bite-sized
at home?
pieces.
Is this somebody
In a
really
wok,
making this at
shallots
home?
sizzle in oil, releasing their aroma before the chopped organs are added in. MSG, sugar, fish sauce, and oyster sauce joined hands to enhance the flavor. Pineapple and Vietnamese coriander add freshness, while fresh chilies deliver a little bit of a kick.
Before we eat this, I want to get your personal opinion on why snake is so controversial in Vietnam. Because in doing this video, my team has reached out to like 20 different restaurants in Saigon, and none of them will let us film. When I first came to this country about 8 years ago, I went to a restaurant in Saigon where they had cobra. At the time, that restaurant was suspicious. Just a vacation video, and they let us get away with it. But these days, restaurants are very protective. Why do you think that is?
I think the thing that I feel scared is that like it
Will let us film. When I first came to this country about 8 years ago, I went to a restaurant in
Alright, y'all. We're gonna end the video right here. Starting this glitching. I gotta fix my equipment. But with that being said, like, comment, and subscribe. Show you guys some love. I'll be back for another video. Peace out.